How's it going, traders? I want to share two trades I took on Tesla today. First one was a great trade. Second one was just atrocious, embarrassing, really bothering me even till now. So anyways, Tesla have been really bearish lately. It opened with a pretty bullish uptrend here on the 15. As you can see, opening candle was a hammer. Andrew took it on this little bounce off the previous day close for that first wave up. Then I saw it pull back, as you can see on the 5-minute chart, testing the 200 here, right? And moving averages are always areas. It's never an exact point. So as you can see, it came up over the 200, came back under the 200, up over the 200, back under. It's kind of waving around. And then it finally decided to break out, right? So I took it long on the new 2-minute high, put my stop down here. If it loses that 200 and that candle prior wick there, then we're toast. So got my 2-to-1, right? Range order, perfect, easy trade. And then I started getting distractions around the house. Honestly, I probably should have just walked away and closed the platform. This is something I really need to start doing, right? Because when you come back, you see the screen, you're like, oh, that looks like a good setup, but you're not in the zone, you're not focused. You can't really just be jumping in and out when you're not all there, right? So I got, I missed a lot of good trades today. Intel Flash, Pinterest, reversal, and the Tesla actually even gave a really good reversal here. I called it with Norm, 243.5. I wanted to take it short and just so clean. Easy 2-to-1, 3, 4-to-1, whatever, if you want to get to the VWAP. So that was kind of in the back of my mind. I was joking with a buddy of mine. I was playing games with my kid here. I'm like, oh, I'm missing out on hundreds of dollars of real money just so I can earn fake coins in this little game I'm playing on the tablet. Not a big deal, whatever. I came back to the screens at the close and I saw Tesla had bounced off the VWAP, right? And this is a bullish candle. So it bounced off, again, tested this moving average, up, over, under type of deal here. And it just took off. It took off, and I was like, oh, okay, I missed that, whatever, not a big deal. For fun, let's put a limit order, see if it pulls back to the original entry I wanted to take it, which would have been 240.75 or 85, something like that. And it did. It actually did pull back. I got filled on the pullback, and then off we went. Put my range order for 2-to-1, 242 and a quarter. Right, stop here, enter here, try to get that 2-to-1. And walked away, came back at like 10 minutes later. We were in this range here. Then I was like, okay, we're in the clear, guys. We're in the clear. We're trending up on the 15. 5-minute was looking great. 2-minute was looking great. We're riding the MAs. 1-minute chart was looking great. We're just riding up, right? Just kind of trending our way up. Good support, no overhead resistance. I thought we were going to get to the high of the day. Even the 30-minute was looking good. And then it just collapsed. It collapsed. I had removed my range order. It just flushed. And next thing you know, when I came back in this area, I was like, well, probably should have taken profit there, right? Why did I deviate from the plan? You plan the trade and you trade the plan. The plan said go long here, stop here, exit everything here. Would have been done. Would have been an easy plus 2R, right? And it just got greedy. Got greedy looking for 3-to-1, 4-to-1, just looking for high of the day, whatever it was. And I kind of, I felt that I wanted to make up for all the missed opportunities from earlier in the day. All the trades I missed. For some reason, I felt this trade owed me, right? And that's foolish. It's a foolish logic. This trade has nothing to do with the last trade and the trade before. They're all unrelated. The chart owes you nothing. The markets owe you nothing. You stick to the plan, get your 2-to-1 and get out, right? And, I came back to my break even below that, kind of just held through. So let's just respect my original stop. Then the bell started getting closer and closer and closer, kind of just chopping around. The 30 started getting really bearish. I think it became a shooting star on the 30 there. So, okay, I'm getting the heck out of this thing, right? I just bailed at break even and the bell rang. So this trade, I didn't lose any money, but I'm pretty sure you guys can all relate to this. When you get greedy and don't take profit, there's something about it that just leaves a very bitter taste in your mouth, right? I remember speaking about this in the mentorship program. One of the mentees asked, so when I leave money on the table, I partial too quick and something ends up running, I feel really bad about it, worse than just taking a loss. And there's some psychological effects for that, right? When you take a loss, you get stopped out, not a big deal, right? If I got stopped out of here, I would be like, oh, that's just the name of the game. I was willing to accept that loss. It's the fact that I changed my mind, right? I actually had a decision and it was in my control and I messed it up. That's where the pain comes from, right? The regret. So I actually dug through the mentorship clips that we had there. I'm going to play it for you guys just right here, and we'll come back to it after that's done.
It almost makes it more painful. It's like it's less painful when you get stopped out for a small loss than when you're like, I have a small winner that could have been like an amazing, weak winning winner. It's like even more painful.
Oh, leaving money on the table is definitely more painful than having a loser. You want to know the reason, the psychology behind that, at least in my opinion?
Sure.
When you have the loser, there's nothing you could have done, right? The stock moved against you. You pressed the button. That's the way the chips fell, out of your control, right? So you can't get too mad at it. When you did something like took the winner off too early, there's the regret because I I messed up, right? I didn't have to do that when I did it. You see the difference in the dynamic? Is that
Definitely.
you replay it in your mind, you could have done something differently, it's more painful, the regret, the sorrow, whatever you want to call it, right? Whereas the loser is just like, yeah, it's a loser. Well, I mean, I couldn't have done anything differently. And I think that has some sort of, I don't know what the psychological effect about it is, but it's the fact that you were in control when you screwed it up. All right, so that's what we had to say about that, right? Just that's where the psychological pain comes from. It comes from regret, comes from messing it up when you had things in your control, right? The market didn't do this. I did this. This is purely my fault. So as you guys know, I was doing this. This was leading up to this. I did this last week on Nvidia. Right, I had my 2-to-1 and started getting fancy, trying to partial, and then I did it the week before that on Skechers SKX. I was getting fancy. Should have just taken everything. So this is a lesson, guys. I printed this chart out right here. I printed this chart out and I just wrote, "Don't be greedy. Take 2-to-1," and posted it on my monitor there. Right. So no more of this funky stuff. Trying to feel like the market owes me anything, like I'm entitled to something. Right. The market owes you nothing. But plan the trade and trade the plan. Thanks for watching, guys. See you tomorrow in the room.